Today is the day I have been waiting for what seems like forever. It is finally time to build my gaming PC slash editing PC. This is my very first PC build, so hopefully I won't screw up too bad. But I figured I would go through each of the components I went with, talk about why I got them, but we'll start off with the case. So this is a Corsair 465X white case. The entire build is white. We've got a Ryzen 9 3900X CPU. I would have liked to go with a 5900X, but unfortunately, they're just really hard to come by. Similar to the graphics card I got, which is a white Gigabyte Vision 3070. Super stoked about that. For the motherboard, I went with an Asus Prime X570 Pro. We've got the RM750X Corsair power supply unit, and a ROG Strix white AIO cooler, and Corsair Vengeance 32GB RAM. Also behind me, I did upgrade my monitor. I have a 34-inch 1440p ultra-wide monitor. This is an LG Ultra Gear 34GP83A, and I think that's it, so I guess it's finally time to build. Insert building montage here. All right, you guys, so the PC is officially done and I could not be happier with it. I did test everything just to make sure everything worked and we're good to go. So it is finally time to put it in its home, which is gonna be right over here. Got the LG 34-inch ultra-wide monitor all set up. I've got my keyboard and mouse all ready to go. This is the Ann Pro 2 60% keyboard. I absolutely love it, it's fantastic. And then I've got the Logitech G305 Lightspeed mouse. It's a fairly cheap mouse, I think it was about $50. Everything's coming together. So the PC is officially in its place, all good to go, and of course I had to put the Star Wars background to match my lightsabers, but I also am planning on streaming, so I did need to go ahead and pick up a secondary monitor, which I'm gonna put up right here on this pole. I also have another monitor stand, which is hooked up to a small little monopod to hold a camera, so that'll go right there. It's actually the camera I'm using currently, but I'm gonna go ahead and install the secondary monitor, which is a 24-inch 1440p Acer monitor. It'll do the trick. I also picked up some key lights. This is the Elgato Key Light Air. Best Buy had a really good deal on them. They were buy two you get $40 off, so it was worth it. So I've unboxed one of them and I'm gonna go ahead and unbox the other one for you guys. So the PC setup is pretty much good to go. I also went ahead and put the Elgato Key Light Airs in their spot. Got the Sony ZV-1 hanging out right there. Got the camera all set up. And the cool thing about these Elgato key lights is you can control them through the computer. So go here and you can see all the controls. If I want to turn them off, I can do that. And they're off. Also today, I just got the last 2 missing pieces of the puzzle for my stream setup. So we've got the Go XLR Mini, and we also have the Rode Pod mic. Now I'm currently using the Audio Technica AT2020 paired with the Focusrite Scarlett. However, it is a condenser mic, and I just don't like that it picks up all the noise in my room, so that's why I'm swapping it out for this bad boy. So I'll go ahead and unbox those and get those set up. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? So I thought my Go XLR was used for a minute because it's got all these scratches, but then I realized it says remove protective film. So I started it. Let's see if I can make this super satisfying like everyone else does. Oh yeah. Come on. Well, I guess that didn't come out as planned. Now look at how shiny it is. Super cool. Love the little faders. Can't wait to hook it all up. So that is pretty much it for the PC build / streaming setup. Now I did forget to mention when I was building the PC, the Asus AIO cooler did come with 2 fans that I top mounted. However, I really just didn't love the RGB in those fans, and also I couldn't control them through the iQ software. So I did end up swapping them out for the Corsair LL120 fans that I have for the rest of the build. It's completely preference. I just like the RGB better, and I like the iQ software being able to control the cooling through that. Just thought I would mention that. Also, I did end up picking up a Stream Deck. I do have a Stream Deck for my sim racing PC, and it is super handy. And of course, if I'm going to be streaming on this and just doing other productive things, the Stream Deck is very handy for multiple reasons and purposes. And of course, if I'm going to be gaming and editing on this, I need a good set of headphones. So I did pick up some SteelSeries Arctis Pro wired headphones. They're very, very comfortable. I love them. They sound great. They plug directly into the Go XLR. I was going to go wireless, but I didn't want to deal with the whole latency issue that the Go XLR has with wireless headphones. So I pretty much have everything I need. But the question is, will I keep the Gigabyte Vision 3070 graphics card? Short answer, nope. So to tell you guys a little bit about how I got this card, I actually did get it through Newegg. No, it was not the Shuffle. In fact, I think the Shuffle's not even real sometimes. But I always had my heart set on a 3080 graphics card or higher. And then Nvidia announced that the 3080 Ti would be coming out, and it was going to be an in-store only release. So your girl went to Best Buy and camped out for over 17 hours, and I scored a 3080 Ti. Not only one though, I did end up scoring this one and this one. So I have 2 3080 Ti's. One of them is going into my sim racing PC, and the other one is going into this one. Huge shout out to my mom for hanging in there for 17 plus hours camping with me so I could get the second one. So needless to say, I will be replacing the 3070 white Gigabyte Vision with the 3080 Ti Founders Edition. But I do want to say, if you get a 3070, it's a fantastic card. Like, I have been playing around with this setup for a little while. I've tested out streaming, I've tested out recording, I've had no issues. This thing runs perfectly. Microsoft Flight Simulator, excellent. But I still wanted to show you guys the all-white build before replacing it with the 3080 Ti. And that's pretty much it, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you are a geek like me, definitely hit that subscribe button. I've got several videos coming out in regards of computers and gaming and stuff like that. I'm also currently rebuilding my sim racing PC, so stay tuned for a video on that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.